All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG, and we're back with another of Deb's deck. We've got Jun Frenzy here, an Explore deck in green, red, black, using green black as a base for Explorer shenanigans, and then you've got all these extra lands. You can clear the top of your library pretty easily. So why not splash a little red for Experimental Frenzy? And that's just what Deb's done here. So hope you guys enjoy Jun Frenzy. If you do, give it that thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, remember, if you want to play this deck or any of Deb's decks, check out manatraders. They're my sponsors. If you look in the link in the description box below, if you look at the link in the description box below, you'll also see a coupon code Sideboard MTG Blue. It's this month's coupon code, and it will save you 15% on your first 3 months when you sign up. Pretty good deal. Hope you guys enjoy. Here we go. We're back. What's up, everyone? We just got through with the red-black Menagerie deck, and now we're back with his Jun Frenzy. Now, the red-black Menagerie deck, that was a budget deck. It lacked a little bit of reach there in some of the games we were playing against, and I think this deck's not going to do that. I think we're going to have the reach we need to keep going with cards like Experimental Frenzy. So let's talk about the deck a little bit. Remember, if you want to check out Deb's deck tech, he does a much better job with the deck tech than I do. The link is up here in the little information box. There's also a link in the description box if you guys want to check him out. And then let's get started with some of the cards in his deck. Now, first off, the deck centers around Wild Growth Walker. And Wild Growth Walker is the exact reason we're seeing a lot more Lava Coil be played, because there's these turn 4 plays where you go Wild Growth Walker followed up with a J-Light or a Seeker Squire or a Merfolk Branch Walker, and then it's instantly at 4 power, and at that point you're kind of in trouble. This deck can actually do that plus a lot more. If you can't answer the Wild Growth Walker on the turn that it comes out, then Lee Henson, and you went for the... Sir, thank you very much for your patronage, sir. You've been more than wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome to our YouTube. Lee just got a YouTube membership there. So you've got all the new icons or the emojis. You can express yourself that way. And again, thank you very much. If you guys want to become members, if you enjoy chatting and you you want your golden nut, everybody wants a golden nut, right? If you want your golden nut, check me out here on YouTube Gaming. There should be a join button, and you too can get your golden nut, the salt shaker, the smash icon, coffee cup, the mana screw, and as always, if you take over, if you become a member, you also become the stream boss. So there you go. Technology these days, right? You even get the punt emoji and the clock emoji. So the one I don't like the most is going ham, but we're not gonna. It used to be a gas can, just drawing gas, but now it's going ham. So this deck goes ham. Wild Growth Walker followed with many Explore creatures is nothing uncommon. Like, we're seeing this as the base in most of the Golgari decks. Now, this is not like some of those Golgari decks that has, a lot of graveyard recursion and things like that. We just want to get more cards off the top of our deck. And we're going to do that with Experimental Frenzy. So that's pretty much, the idea. And if we're drawing all of these additional cards, or we have all these additional lands before we play our Experimental Frenzy, we can start playing multiples with Wayward Swordtooth. Wayward Swordtooth also allows us to get through more of our deck once we get a Frenzy down. So we're playing more lands, which means, you know, we're seeing more cards with the top of our deck. It's just absolutely wonderful. In theory, I've yet to play the deck, but I've yet to play a game with this deck. So you guys are going to see it completely untested. So here we go. We do have Ravenous Chupacabras, Doom Whisperers, even a singleton copy of District Guide. The card I wanted in this deck more than most things was I wanted a couple copies of Find. Find Finale seems like it would have been absolutely wonderful in the deck. We do not have Find Finale, and I just think that the deck could have used it. In the sideboard, we've got Plague Crafter, which you guys have seen in a lot of decks at this point. Plague Crafter, just a great 3-mana spell. It's an uncommon, just wonderful card. Duress against the control matchups, along with Path to Discovery to give us some more, more explore, more things like that. I mean, when you start making, Merfolk Branchwalkers explore twice, you're turning, a Merfolk Branchwalker or a Seeker Squire into a Jadelight Ranger, and that's just awesome. So, I like Plague Crafter. We've got Golden Demise in case we need to wipe the board. We've got Thrashing Brontodon. I do want to say that if any deck had the chance to have a Sin for Golden Demise, this is the one. Along with Eldest Reborn, I mean, we've got some really good cards here to do some stuff with. So I really wish we would have had a couple copies of Find in the deck against control decks, just to give us our creatures back. I think that would be wonderful. I think Find works really well with the Explore package. You're just exploring creatures away, getting to those lands and stuff like that. So yeah, I like Find. Lee said, Find is halfway broken, makes Golgari possible in your humble opinion. I'm agreeing, man. I really am. I think that Find works so well with the Explore package. It's just, it should be there. I also love the one-up Path to Discovery in the main board. Like, you don't want it every game, but the games that you are going to have the opportunity to get it down, it's going to be wonderful. So Path to Discovery seems great. Alright, well, that's the deck, guys. You guys ready for some gameplay? Like, this is the deck I was waiting for. I was super excited about this deck, so let's play some Magic. You're not the only one. My wife has an arena deck that has been abusing Doom Dissenter, Reassembling Skeleton, and things like that. She's been using this Blood Linguist or something like that. Tap it, sacrifice 2 dudes, bring like a Chupacabra back from your graveyard or something. She's been doing some crazy stuff. But really cool deck. Yeah. Is there YouTube Prime? No. Unfortunately, you can't. There's no like Amazon Prime where you get to sponsor or become a member for one person a month. I don't see why they don't do that. That may be something in the future. I know YouTube is updating a lot of their streaming platform. YouTube's doing a lot more for us streamers than they than they've had in the past. But since I've been streaming, they've been doing a lot of good things anyway. Like we're constantly getting updates and stuff. A lot of people got really mad at a few of the updates. It actually, if you were a streamer, it helped. If you were not a streamer, it actually hurt what you were doing. I think we keep this, guys. Like, I really do. Gals, ladies, gentlemen. Turn 1, Mountain. Turn 2, Rootbound Crag. Branchwalker. Just keep Branchwalkering. And when we run out of cards, we'll Experimental Frenzy. Seems good. Might be coming down with a cold. Getting too old. Alright, getting old. Alba does Milling Yourself do it in that deck. Oh, green. And we've got a... I'm going to go with a more aggressive one. I could have played the mountain there, the swamp there, and played Seeker Squire. However, I'll go with a more aggressive line. Assassin's Trophy? Yeah, we'll put that on top. We'll keep that. We have a land for next turn, so we can draw the Assassin's Trophy. Let's go ahead, do some attacking. Little attack here. All right. Let's drop another. We got an overgrown tomb. That's good. I mean, that's our second black source, which will help get our Doom Whisperer down. Brontodon. Alright, well, I'm going to pay for this. And we're going to go... Squire. I'm going to punch him for 5 here. Another Squire on top. I'll put it in the grave. We're going to go... yeah, I want to get in for 5. I want to get rid of his blocker. So, he'll go get a land. We get in for 5. It's a good hit. And then that puts him at multiples of 6, which means if we do hit a land off the top, we can go Doom Whisper. If we don't hit a land off the top, I may just play the Frenzy, and we'll start trying to Frenzy out. And then when he finally gets rid of the Frenzy with another like Brontodon or something, then we can go from there. Yeah, there's another Brontodon. So Jade Light might get us the land we're looking for. I'm going to leave up the black source. So if we do hit the land, the Jade Light Ranger, we can play Seeker Squire. We did get a land and another Assassin's Trophy. We can leave that on top so that we get a bigger Seeker Squire. We can also put it in the grave. Like, we could have milled Squire. Like, I still get to hit him for 4 here? Oh yeah, I'm going to leave that on top. That'll work as a kill spell. Yeah, I'll hit him for 4. He gets to block one thing. He blocks, yeah. There we go. We hit for 4. He's at 8. Like, we may just kill him with Doom Whisperer, or we may just kill him with a board. Commune with dinosaurs. Well, you can't trophy your own stuff. Like, unfortunately, Assassin's Trophy does say destroy target permanent and opponent controls. So, unfortunately, you can't do that. Yeah. Territorial Allosaur? Not for kicker, though. So he doesn't get to kill something. I think we have to just play Doom Whisperer and then... Or do we... Yeah, we play Doom Whisperer. Doom Whisperer it is. Is there any point in swinging? I mean, he just eats 2 things. I don't think there's a point in swinging. I wanted to play Path of Discovery there, but just didn't have the opportunity. Wayward Swordtooth out of the opponent. Got the City's Blessing. Well, that's a thing. Experimental Frenzy off the opponent. I'm going to Surveil. We're going to go Graveyard, Graveyard. I don't want the lands right now. He has to have a shock here, or he's just dead on board. Now he's really just dead on board? Like, yeah, this is... Now he's dead on board even through shock. Because any of my creatures get through? Yeah, there we go. He scooped. He did math. There we go. I mean, that was just kind of straightforward. Brontodon's probably going to be pretty good in this matchup. I'll take out a District Guide and Path to Discovery. I wouldn't mind Elp's Reborn here, but I think Lava Coil is going to be pretty good. Plague Crafter's probably going to be good. I doubt I want Golden Demise. I kind of want Eldest Reborn, though. I mean, he's going to have a lot of really big guys, and making him sack any of them seems good. But he's got those mainboard Brontodons, which may be out of the board right now, but I doubt it. So, I mean, maybe we want Path to Discovery and just like go for this long game. Maybe we want to get rid of Wayward Swordtooth and play Plague Crafter, make him sacrifice his dudes. That might be the route. Like, make him sacrifice his guys. It doesn't seem horrible. So I took out District Guide and a Path to Discovery for 2 Brontodons to be able to destroy his frenzies and such. And then I brought in 2 Plague Crafters to make him sacrifice creatures. And then I took out the Wayward Swordtooth for that. I think that this should be pretty good. I don't think we take out Experimental Frenzy here, so we'll see. We will see what happens. Okay, here we go. No black mana, but I mean, we're back on the Branchwalker plan again. I'm going to keep it. He scried to the bottom, so he mulliganed to 6 and then scried to the bottom. So, whatever it was, he didn't like it. We'll play our forest and pass. He's got a prettier forest. Mainboard Banefire? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think I would have to play more with it before I said that the deck needs something, but feels like it is missing something, but I think that's because we've all been playing a lot of like Golgari or playing against a lot of Golgari, and you know, it does feel like it's lacking a little bit, you know, with the lack of you know, Graveyard Shenanigans, Spine Finale, something like that, to be able to bring some of these creatures back. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm going to put that Seeker Squire in the graveyard. I can't cast the Seeker Squire I have in hand, so I'm just looking for more mana. Would love some black sources here. I'll play the Wild Growth and pass. He's getting in. I'll take the 3. I guess he has like an Allosaur or something to follow this up with. Territorial Allosaur. Alright, well. Oh man, if I draw a black source right here, I'm gonna hate that I played that land. But I would love to draw a black source though. Oh man, what a punt by playing that land first. Yeah, I would have been able to play the extra Seeker Squire, and then from there would have been able to do more things. We'd have still been open to drawing a second black source next turn. Oh yeah, that punt's gonna cost me dearly. This song is from Diablo, Tristram. Like, if you guys remember the Tristram music, Diablo. Sure. I mean, we get 2 for 1 by the Allosaur. There's a Regisaur Alpha. Well, I mean, at least he played it second main. Alright, well, I'm going to play this Seeker Squire out here. There's an Overgrown Tomb, which means we do get to play our Chupacabra Assassin's Trophy or Doom Whisperer next turn. I think that I just jump block here. Oh goodness. Experimental Frenzy for the opponent. We might trophy that. He wanted to play something from his hand, realized he couldn't. Okay, well, I'm going to pay the life. I'm going to Ravenous a Chupacabra. Yeah, I think I Ravenous Chupacabra and then Wild Growth Walker. Chupacabra on Regisaur Alpha. Well, Wild Growth Walker here. And pass. I mean, kind of just got to wait till we get to this Doom Whisperer. And, I mean, he's got to play what's on top. Wayward Swordtooth's not bad. That's not a bad card for him. We need to get rid of this Frenzy, though. Second Wayward Swordtooth. So he can just play all the lands. Just all the lands. All the day. Wow. Wow, opponent. Yeah, definitely have to get rid of some stuff here. We need like a Jadelight Ranger off the top. Woodland Cemetery was a good draw because that means that I can double spell here. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the Frenzy. So he does get to go get a land. But we've got our 6/6 and we can afford to surveil a few times here. Would love to find like a Jadelight Ranger on the top. Another Wayward Swordtooth. These things are going to be a little bit of a problem, aren't they? Definitely going to be a problem. I'm going to surveil. Really love to see a Jadelight. We'll go Graveyard with Assassin's Trophy. We're going to put Jadelight Ranger on top. I'm going to play Jadelight Ranger. We'll get some Explorer triggers. We 100% want Experimental Frenzy on top. I mean, if nothing else, Experimental Frenzy kills the Brontodon. So, we're going to get a bunch of triggers. We get a couple big dudes. And I think we crash in for 6. Yeah, we'll crash in for 6. We're at 31 life because that's what Explore does. We don't have to surveil again. And, I mean, he's got all these 5/5s that are just kind of hanging in the back. There's another Brontodon. Well, I'm still going to play the Experimental Frenzy here. Doom Whisperer off the top. Do I want another Doom Whisperer? I mean, he can't really stop the one I have right now. I'll surveil. You want to go ahead and crack the Experimental Frenzy? He is. Still surveil. So we're going to go Graveyard, Doom Whisper, Graveyard Land. Okay. I mean, does Doom Whisperer just win this fight? Like, do we just win off of Doom Whisperer here? Rush, how was your Night of Modern? You just came in 4th place at a Modern event using 12 Bolt. Seems good, Rush. Seems really good, sir. I'm glad you had some fun. You think it would have broke him? I kind of think we might have broke him anyway. Like, he can't swing at us. Now we get an opportunity to just play a land, play a Jade Light Ranger. So now if he sacks, he doesn't have enough blockers and he's dead on board. We're gonna put it on top. We're just gonna leave this on top both times. We'll let this yield go through. Oh, that is so good. Isn't that great? Oh, that is so great. Come on, let's do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? We'll leave that on top. Okay, well. Is that even necessary? Like, is any of this necessary? Yeah, I think this is the swing. Because he gets to eat some of the small stuff. But he doesn't have enough blockers to be able to spread out and, like, not put blockers in front of the big stuff. Oh, yeah, that's fine. He's going to do math in a moment and realize that he's not going to have the opportunity to do this. Like, he's dead on board. Yeah. Okay, so you're dead on board with that block. Dead on board. Oh, he's got spells. He's got spells. He's got spells. Not dead on board. He's at 1. And again, we're not really worried about it. That's game. Yeah, Doom Whisperer just murdered. I mean, we're 47 life. 47? Come on. Yeah, just playing off the top of our library. Seems good. Seems real good. Octopus Gregory. It was a good match. Thank you, sir. Yes, Frenzy is super sweet. I can't just hit play, otherwise I end up with the same guy again. So, we'll wait. Okay. Yeah, Frenzy's really sweet. Scoop incoming. Yeah, it was, James. Definitely a big scoop. You went from last place to 4th. That's pretty good. 19 damage in one swing. Seems like you had a good night of magic, sir. Well, this is a slow hand, but we've got mana. We can cast stuff. We can draw stuff. We're on the draw. I'll keep on the draw. There's a good chance we get a different land that makes all this better. Oh crap, mono blue. Yeah, that's mono blue. That's a nightmare. Lincoln, what are you doing, buddy? Wow, already has the Curious Obsession on it. Wonder if he has the dive down. Does he have the dive down? I mean, I think that we have to go for the lava coil here. mean, I assume he's got dive down, but he might not. Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce would do it. Yeah. Alright, well, that's game. One moment. Gotta seal this door. My bad. Alright, I'm back. I was just saying that's just how good this deck is. Like, we're never going to resolve anything. This is virtually over. And that's just a testament to how good Mono Blue is. The deck is super sweet. Yep. Yep. Warkite Marauder. Okay. Okay. Think we can get down a Ravenous Chupacabra? I mean, it's worth a try. I mean, Wizard's Retort's probably going to grab this. What? Well, we have to try. Here comes the dive down. No! Oh, what? He sacked it? That doesn't seem like a good line of play. Okay. Let's try to lava coil this. We might be able to catch up. Spell Pierce. I'll pay it. I'll pay it. Wow. Merfolk Branchwalker, or Trickster. Here we go. Trickster's incoming. He may end up like doing like some sleep stuff, and I mean he's down to 3 cards though. He's having to you know, expend cards. Oh man, this is our only green source. Come on, second green source. Green source. It's not a green source. Is he gonna tap something down yet again? I'm not attacking. We gotta save face against the Trickster here. He's got creatures that bounce creatures, so if I'm gonna leave something on the battlefield to be bounced, I want it to be a Ravenous Chupacabra. Shard, of course. Okay, well, it draws him 2 more cards. It's pretty good. Merfolk Trickster gonna tap down my Chupacabra. I should have maybe played the other Chupacabra here. I'm just going to Assassin's Trophy, but he seemed like he was trying to play very aggressive. Wizard's Retort. Alright. I mean, we're going to take 3 here. But we did get a counter out of his hand. Which means that Ravenous Chupacabra wouldn't have resolved anyway unless he just now drew the Wizard's Retort. Memorial to Genius. Card's not in this deck. Let's go for the Chup. Chup. No dive down. No dive down. I think we get the Wild Growth Walker down too. that I feel that I can get in for 2. We may stabilize. Maybe. Getting rid of the second Curious Obsession creature was pretty big. So what does he tap down? Wild Growth Walker. Okay, well, we traded Chupacabra here unless he's got some way to keep us from trading Chupacabra. Mystical Carol. Now that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We're on a clock here. Oh, yeah. We trade Chupa trade. 5-turn clock. Here we go. Zero cards in hand for the opponent. I don't think there's a reason to wait down. Can't block. Just have to race. He's got us on a 5-turn clock. We've got him on a 3. 2? We've got him on a 2-turn clock. 2-turn clock. Here we go. Yeah, 2 obsessions down is a wonderful start, Lee. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tempest Gin. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Come on. Something good. Well, we're dead in the air to Tempest Gin. We can't block. That's a thing right there. That's a card. It's a card right there. Gain 3 life. Experimental Frenzy. I'm gonna put it on top, and we're gonna try to frenzy out of this. I also think that we get to swing here for 5, which will kind of help us push damage. I mean, we've got him at 10. He's got to do something here. You got opponent. Frenzy. See if it gets countered. Counter? Chupacabra? Chupacabra hit the Gin. What do you got? Essence Scatter. I don't think it's enough. Math is for blockers. I've already done the math. He's dead. Alright. Trample on your 6/6 flyer is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, well, Golden Demise hurts this deck a lot. So I'm bringing in some Golden Demise. I think it's a little bit better than Ravenous Chupacabra, but and I think it's better than the District Guide. I also think Plague Crafter's not a bad card in this matchup. Duress is good, but most of the time you just want to keep trying to kill whatever has the Curious Obsession on it. Plague Crafter's a little bit cheaper. We can play it a little bit earlier. So I'm going to take out Wayward Swordtooth, I think. Yeah, take out Wayward Swordtooth for more Plague Crafters, just keeping in some number of Chupacabras. And I'm thinking I want to just play it like this. I mean, we could bring in the Brontodons. Brontodon's a really good card here. Yeah, I could bring in Brontodon over maybe a couple Assassin's Trophies. Yeah, let's run it like that. Never didn't have it, alright? How many games are we in? Is this match 3? Match 3? I don't think Duress is what you really want to bring in here. Maybe it is. Maybe you want to just... Oh my god, I clicked keep. I can't believe I clicked keep. I'm sorry. I was talking, I looked at chat, and I didn't pay attention. We're going to give him game 2. Oh, moving on to game 3. All right. Yes. Oh. Yeah, and then you come back to see that, Shay. Do I make a change? Yeah. I'll. I was talking to chat. Andrew, thanks for the vote of confidence there. Andrew's laughing. He was talking to chat. All right, so yes, we would love to play first. It's a keepable hand. It's a very keepable hand. We're 1 green from just doing mean things. Yeah, we're just gonna bring this in. Tap. We'll start playing Wild Growth Walkers and go from there. Siren Storm Tamer. Wild Growth Walker. Before you can do much about it. No obsession from the opponent. I guess he just has to keep up Counterspell. Shard, of course, no Counterspell. We don't have land, so I'm actually going to forego the second Wild Growth Walker here just for another shot at land here. Merfolk Branch Walker, I'll put that in the grave as I really do want some land. And then we're going to start trying to push damage. Luckily, Wild Growth Walker, as long as any of our spells resolve, we should be alright. And that's game. Maybe. Maybe it's game. I don't know. We'll find out. Luckily, though, we do get to push damage here. Nightvale Sprite. So, yeah, that doesn't really scare us a ton either. The fact that he's tapping out is just wonderful. I am still going to keep looking for mana, though. There we go. There's a Rootbound Crag. That helps us get to 3. And it means that we can start casting these Jadelight Rangers. So, I mean, we're swinging for 6. We've got him on a 3-turn clock. And as of right now, he's not really wanting to, sacrifice his creatures. But we don't care. We're pushing a lot more damage than he is. He surveilled away a Nightvale Sprite, because that's not going to do it. The opponent's stuck on mana. The good old Rootbound Crag. And there's another good old Rootbound Crag. So, yeah, I'm Merfolk Trickster. So this is going to be a Jadelight Ranger turn. Or, I mean, a Wild Growth Walker turn. Still swinging. Not scared, opponent. Take 2. And then we'll go Wild Growth Walker here. And then just next turn, Jadelight. Nobody gets to play Magic the Gathering this match because of Mana Screw. I'm playing. I feel like I'm playing Magic the Gathering. This is wonderful. If he would just tap out and play a Tempest Gen, it'd be great. It'd be great. He's not going to do it. No Tempest Gen from our opponent. Well, alright then, opponent. I'm going to try to play a Jadelight Ranger. And if this resolves... Okay, it resolves for one of ours. Plague Crafter... We'll go Graveyard. We've already got one. Alright, so our dudes become a little bigger. We've already played our land for the turn. Of course, next turn we get to double spell. We get to swing. Swing, bada bada. We're coming. That's right. We're playing the tempo game now, buddy. He's at 7. You're going to, your building going to be sick. I really think it's the color for Stompy Splash Control is everywhere. What? Rootbound Crags for your Sark and Stompy. Okay. I didn't realize what you were talking about. So you got a Sark and Stompy deck. All right, let's see if he gets rid of something. He surveilled to the top, so he liked it. He wants to draw it. Must be a card he needs. We get hit for 2. He draws. It was a land. He hit a land. Here's the Tempest Djinn. There's that Tempest Djinn. All right, well, we're going to go a Jade Light. Yeah, Jade Light. And that's going to be game. That's going to be game. I mean, it's just game. Game. Just gave him game 2. Just, you can have game 2. You know what? You went first. You won. Let's just go to the next game, right? Yeah, Jade Light Ranger. Jadelit. Ah, you hate the mono blue deck? Oh my goodness, David. That's one of my favorite decks. It's one of the few decks I actually own in like all formats. Like I have it here on Magic Online. I own the cards for it. I have it on Arena and I have it in paper. Like I love this deck. This deck is wonderful. Like, oh, it is so good. Oh my goodness. Cheap and competitive, right? It's like the most competitive cheap deck you can get. I think second is mono red. Even though you're a mono blue player, you don't feel as douchey as when you play mono red when you play this, because like you need to. There's some really intricate lines you need to take. Knowing when to step on the gas and when to hold off. Man, I love this deck. Anyway. Dad's got a pretty cool deck here too. I mean, this deck's a lot of fun. We've got what? One more to play? One more to play? Let's get into one more game. Let's see what happens here. David Blank, control player. All right. Well, we're on the play. We can keep this hand. Might have a frenzy game. We might have a frenzy game. So yeah, I'm just gonna play Overgrown Tomb. Oh yes, the Rakdos lands will will do wonderful. Excuse me, wonderful things for the meta. Like we'll have a huge influx in different decks that people will be playing when the next set comes out, just because we know that like the land shift is going to be there. So that part alone is going to be wonderful. Like I'm tempted to play the district guide to like, but I also want to get in some threats here. Like I think that he might not counter district guide. So I don't know. We're gonna get in for 2. Negate some of this damage that the Fountain of Renewal has been doing here. Fountain of Renewal, the anti-damage. Jade Light. This will pull a counter if he's got it. Essence Scatter? Okay. I may do an early Frenzy and just not care. If he deals with it, he deals with it. Like, just cast it. And then if we get to start going off, then so be it. I mean, I wonder what the perks are to an early Frenzy. Or should we... You know what? Let's try it. I think it gets countered anyway. 4 cards in hand. We're going to play Frenzy. You think Jade Light, huh? Okay. I think this gets countered anyway, so we're fine. And then next turn, maybe we district guide. Like, I definitely want to find a turn that I can squeeze in the frenzy. All right, so I can't like district guide and Jade Light this turn, so I'm just gonna try the district guide. I mean, this is not a really threatening creature, but it's a 2/2. So, and it will help us thin our land, our deck. Do I need more black sources? We've got a ton of green. I mean, we got 4 green sources. We got 3 red, 3 black. We'll grab a swamp. All right. So next turn we can Jade Light. How's this going? This deck has been great, Jareth. So far, this deck has just been really powerful. We've played against some really, really good stuff. Okay, so yeah, this is where we want to be. So let's make him counter. Let's make him counter Path to Discovery, right? If you can't, then this may just be here. Right. Negate on the Path to Discovery. Next turn we can Jade Light and Experimental Frenzy in the same turn. So we'll play the Jade Light, see if we buy the counter. So we'll swing for 4. See if we bite into the settle. I mean, he's hurting on land. Here we are on turn 7. He's only got 4 land. So I really want to capitalize on this as much as possible. Alright, so now I'm going to Jade Light. If he's got a way to stop this, then he just got a way to stop it. So, Merfolk Branchwalker on top. Do I want to draw that? Let's put it in our grave. Doom Whisperer on top. It's not like we're going to play it. Let's put it on top. Alright, maybe he has another counter spell. Let's find out. Don't have a counter spell for this. Spell Pierce? Oh, get real. Oh, goodness. We're about to have to just beat him to death with a Jade Light Ranger. What? I played around. No, I wouldn't play around settle. You always just swing straight into that. Let's play this. Because things don't matter. Don't wipe the board. Don't wipe the board. Chemster's Insight. He's drawing cards. Next turn we get to play around settle and like just swing with like a Merfolk Branchwalker and a Doom Whisperer. Oh man, I was late. Maybe just swing like this. This buys the settle. Alright. Buys a lot of land too. 1, 2, 3. Play land. Surveil. Let's know what our next card is. Graveyard. Graveyard. We'll pass. I'm probably going to surveil again at the end of his turn. Would like to find the other experimental frenzy, but something tells me we're not going to be doing that. Is this a cleansing nova? Lyra the Dawnbringer. We're going to go top. Top. Assassin's Trophy? I mean, that might have just opened him up for a seal away. Because this land's going to come in untapped, and he may be able to seal away my Doom Whisperer at this point. Which would be crappy, but you bet the opponent misses Fumigate, right? Gaining that extra 3 points of life would have been nice. I hope he doesn't have seal away. That's exactly what we did. Surveil the trophy. That's it. And then we've got a 5/5 coming up next turn. So even if he does get rid of the Doom Whisperer, we just play a 5/5, and then he has to answer that, and then it's game. All right. He doesn't have an answer for the Doom Whisperer. We move to the sideboard. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. Gotcha. Eldest Reborn's probably really good here. Plaguecrafter is also probably really good. Like, I really like Plaguecrafter. Like, I like all of this here against control. Like, everything here. I don't think that we really need Ravenous Chupacabra. And Lava Coil seems like it's at its worst. Assassin's Trophy seems okay. District Guide seems okay. Like Plaguecrafter will work for dealing with Lyras and things of that nature. Maybe we get rid of one Wayward Swordtooth. Maybe we get rid of multiple Wayward Swordtooths and bring in Eldest Reborn. I kind of like that. Kind of like all of that. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. We increase our card value by having 2-for-1s, or well, I mean 1-for-1. But yeah, we've got extra draw in our Path to Discovery. We've got extra draw in our. It seems good. It seems like this will be fine. What's up, James? Good afternoon, guys. How are the games going? They're going great. I don't think we've lost one with this. I even kept a 0-lander, and we won that match. Very slow hand. We could get started with it, though. But if our opponent... this is a very slow hand, although it has some of the things that we really want. But I would like to play all of this on curve to be able to make the Frenzy and the Path to Discovery work. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to keep it because I think it's still a keepable hand, but it is going to be slow because of the nature of the lands. But we're on the draw. We could draw a land that fixes everything. Well, I'll go ahead and start with the Black Source so that we can at least arrest on turn 2. And at that point, we'll know what we're getting into. Seeker Squire. Okay. Well, let's duress. He may just negate it. Alright, so he's got Opt, Ixalan's Binding, Negate, Karn. I'm taking Karn. I still want him to have the card advantage that's going to be hard for me to deal with. I think that I can play something that's going to make him have to play the Ixalan's Binding without actually making it be Experimental Frenzy. And as far as the negate goes, we can probably get that down as well. Yeah, Seeker Squire. Alright, so he also played the plane. So we know he has negate Ixalan's Binding. Plaguecrafter on top. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Again, I just want more chances at land. Green Source would be wonderful. Is this a league? No, it's not a league. Tocatli Honor Guard. Well, that's a card. So we no longer explore. And then he just blocks this. Honor Guard. What a thing. Well, this is going to be a pain. Duress you, opponent. Duress you. You want to negate this? Will this buy your negate? Otherwise, we take your Ixalan's Binding. Settle the wreckage. Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter. Ixalan's Binding. Ouch. This is going to hurt. Well, we can make him use the settle to our advantage, I think. I think we need to get rid of Ixalan's Binding. Or maybe negate. I think we get rid of Ixalan's Binding. Just let him have the counters. We'll play through them. You blame Rush for this, right? Maybe I should have swung. We would have got in with 1 point of damage there. Oh, look. Path to Discovery. Yeah. We'd have had him at 18. The Honor Guard, that is. Yeah, Honor Guard's pretty good. Oh, blame Rush for the Honor Guard. It's your fault, Rush. It's your fault that the entire Magic community is playing Honor Guard. If they're playing white, they're playing Honor Guard. Which they should be. I'm going to say it's Golgari's fault, but that's okay. I'm so tilted that I've missed 2 points of damage now. And our opponent is just not hitting land. Yeah, I'll pay the life. Let's make him spend some counters. I mean, he's back up to 6 cards. Then negate. We're going to play our Path to Discovery. There went the negate. We'll swing. 1 point at a time. We're getting there. I think I'll just play Path to Discovery again. So I took the Ixalan's Binding and the negate. Yeah, I'm just going to play another Path to Discovery. See if the opponent counters it. I mean, technically it doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't, it just doesn't work because it's Tocatli Honor Guard. Like, nothing entering the battlefield's actually going to be triggering Path to Discovery. But if we make our opponent actually stop it, like, he used a negate on it, which is wonderful already. There's a Karn, Scion of Urza. You can have land. So Chemist's Insight goes to his. Alright, so we know he's got a ton of that stuff. I would like to get rid of either of these. So I'm just going to Eldest Reborn here. Counterspell. Negate. We attack Karn. He blocks 2 damage. Karn takes 1. Okay. We know he still has 2 Essence Scatters. He got back his draw spell, their Chemist's Insight. Assassin's Trophy's good. Alright. Let's go for it. Trophy. Chemister's Insight by the opponent. Probably just has another Tocatli Honor Guard to play at this point. Opt. Land for the opponent. We attack Karn for 4. Or for 3. Take him to 1. Unfortunately, I don't have enough green mana to be able to cast Jade Light Ranger as a follow-up here. Which that kind of hurts. I don't want him to have another Tocatli Honor Guard. Remorseful Cleric or Treasure Map. You can have a Remorseful Cleric. It's very remorseful. Okay. Land. I mean, he also sets back on Essence Scatter. Like, we know he's got at least 2 Essence Scatters. So we know he's got a Remorseful Cleric in hand. So, this Jade Light gets countered either way. Remorseful Cleric. Alright, well, I'm going to swing at Karn. Settle. Seems good. We'll take... No. We'll take Green Source. Green Source. Let's go for the Jade Light. Make him use one of those Essence Scatters. He did not. Merfolk Branchwalker on top seems good. We'll leave the Branchwalker on top again. I mean, this is a 5/4? That's a good Jade Light. That's a good Jade Light. Yep. Well, he had Settle. We knew he had Settle. Now he's getting back his Treasure Map. So I assume he plays... Ooh, Ixalan's Binding on... Do you go Path of Discovery or you Jade Light? He put it on the Jade Light. Treasure Map. He still has Essence Scatter though. Alright, well... I'm going to play Branchwalker. We'll get our triggers. Wild Growth Walker on top. Wild Growth Walker on top. Let's go ahead and Frenzy. This will probably get countered anyway. If it doesn't get countered though, I'll play the Wild Growth Walker off the top. And he that. I mean, he's got all these Essence Scatters. He's got to counter something. There we go. We still have a Wild Growth Walker on top. That's a card. I mean, can't play it from our hand, but I'm just gonna make him deal with our card advantage. Like, so we're just gonna try to go down through the deck. He finally scattered. I don't know why he didn't scatter like the earlier stuff. Like maybe he's got certain things in hand that he wants to scatter, but at this point, I just really want to. I can't beat Lyra. So he gets to have a Tocatli Honor Guard. I don't know if I can beat Lyra. Not with this sideboard configuration. I don't know. We have to hit something that does something when it enters the battlefield. So if he goes to Tocatli Honor Guard here, oh wow, he's going to wipe my graveyard. We have no graveyard mechanics. Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures. Now play your Tocatli Honor Guard. Okay, I mean, yeah, alright. We'll play land, and then we can't play Jade Light Ranger. And we got a Jade Light coming up that we can't play. Ixalan's Binding has assured that. So blue-white control. Yeah. Walker to Demon. Yeah, and now I have to play the Demon. Which was why I used last turn to get rid of... the... I mean, he's still got an Essence Scatter in hand, guys. Like, this Demon doesn't resolve. We know that he has one Essence Scatter left. So now we go Demon into Experimental Frenzy again. And dude, I know you have the Scatter. Like, I don't even know why you're slow rolling. Like, we seen double Scatter earlier, and you still haven't played them. Alright, so now we've got 2 cards in our hand that we can't cast at all. We're going to draw a Merfolk Branchwalker. And this Lyra. Damn the Lyra. Mana miscount. Happens all the time, dude. Well, we knew he had the counter. Lyra's about to do some serious work. It's the daggum Tecatli Honor Guard. Hey, another land on top. Chemistry's Insight by the opponent. Tecatli Honor Guard, ladies and gentlemen. You just got done doing deck techs for the decks you'll be playing shortly. Uploads later. Awesome. Well, can't wait to see your new uploads. Welcome. Like, those of you that don't know, if you like to see like in-person paper magic, people talking, that sort of thing, Tier 1 Jank plays some fun decks. And you guys should check him out. Just click his picture there in chat and take you over to his channel. Alright, so we're going to draw our Overgrown Tomb here. And we need to hit like Plaguecrafter, Plaguecrafter, Plaguecrafter to guarantee. Like, Plaguecrafter doesn't even work because of the damn Tecatli Honor Guard. Alright, well, hey look, a Jade Light Ranger we can't cast. Alright. I mean, you know, whatever. 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 Okay, so we bring Lava Coil instead of Plaguecrafter. You're getting so strong. Hey. You just get out of the shower? What? Yeah? You can't get up here. You don't have a shirt on. You don't have a shirt, dude. You can't get over here. Look at your belly's poking out. Can't let you on camera like that. No. Sorry, I've been joined by a friend here. I think I just bring in the lava coils for the. Like I want to keep duress, but I want some Brontodons. Hey, yeah, we're gonna bring in Brontodon here, and then I'm gonna run it back like that. Like I want some things that can swing just naturally big enough to kill the Tecatli Honor Guard. So no, I actually took Plaguecrafter out. We're gonna try to get this route. Cannot keep this hand. Oh my goodness, it's a horrible hand, but I'm gonna keep. Here we go. We're just gonna get to that frenzy and go from there. Coming out of the gates hot, boys. Coming out hot. What do I think about the bottom text of elaborate cannon fire as spicy jank tech for undergrowth or frenzy? Elaborate cannon fire? I'll have to look that up. I don't know what it does. Swordtooth impress at all? I think there's some matchups where Swordtooth's going to be just absolutely wonderful. I really do. I think that there are going to be some matchups where you just really want Swordtooth. Like this would have been one of those hands where Swordtooth's just going to be great. However, there's going to be other hands where you just don't want it. So, I think it's an easy sideboard out in certain games, and then in other games it's great. Are you going to hit me with a fly swatter? Are you going to hit me with a fly swatter? Oh. You think that's funny, huh? That's funny. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. I'm glad you think that's hilarious. You guys ever thought about having children? Huh? You should. And now you're throwing a fly swatter at your mommy. Don't worry, Vanessa. You can come this far and you're not on camera. Okay? Alright. Oh, bye, buddy. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright, well, I kind of think that we experimental frenzy here. I mean, I assume he's got counter, but I'm ready to live off the top of the library. The only thing I'm doing is playing land anyway, so negate. He got me. He got me. It happened. Your daughter turned 10 yesterday? Well, congratulations, man. You made it through 10 years. I'm almost at 2 years at being a dad. And, you know, there's moments where you want to pull your hair out. And then there's other moments where, there's moments where you want to pull your hair out. And other moments where you're just like, oh my God. You're the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. You know, it's great. I like having my son. He's pretty good dude. He's a pretty good dude. And he is. He's a little dude too. He walks around the house. He owns his little piece of property. Whatever me and his mom let him get away with. But yeah. Oh, and he's starting to get to the point where he talks a little bit more. Oh man. Right now it's, you know, just a bunch of small phrases like, what are you doing? Where did it go? There it is. That sort of thing. So, parenting, the hardest and easiest thing you'll ever do. Wow. Duressed me, or negated our duress. Just don't want us to get a hold of something. Alright, opponent. Alright. It's fine. That's how you want to be. Alright, well, he's got all the mana now. Oh, this hurts so bad. Magic Online. Why? Our opponent's got 4 land. It's turn 6. We're going to be at turn 8 and still not missing a land drop. This is really great. Alright, artifact. Elaborate cannon fire doesn't untap during your untap step. Elaborate fire cannon or whatever deals 2 damage to any target at the beginning of your upkeep. You may discard a card. If you do, untap. Oh, you can pay 4 and tap it, and it deals, and you can discard a card to untap it. Okay. It seems okay. We got a creature, ladies and gentlemen. Wild Growth Walker. Like, I kind of want an Eldest Reborn. but I'm not going to. Not yet. Chemistry's insight for the opponent. Alright. Alright, opponent. Yeah, right, he only had 4 land, but he still had 8 mana. Takali Honor Guard. Oh, look. Now we get cards like Doom Whisperer and... So, I'm going to play the Eldest Reborn. And then next turn, I'm going to play Doom Whisperer and see if it gets countered. See, that works for me right there. We got rid of a Remorseful Cleric. And then next turn, when he counters Eldest Reborn, or counters Doom Whisperer, then the turn after that, we'll just bring Doom Whisperer back. Yeah. Gotta love Treasure Map. I do love Treasure Map. Treasure Map's a wonderful card. Oh, damn you, opponent. Damn you, damn you, damn you. Brontodon off the top. Let's do this. Come on, Brontodon. Alright, well, I still go for the counter. Or, counter. Doom Whisperer. The Whisperer of Doom. He draws a card. Uh-oh. There's no way you don't have it. Right? Slow player. God, our opponent is a slow player. Ah, come on, Brontodon. Give us back our Eldest Reborn. Aww. Now he has a Remorseful Cleric again. How, opponent? Like, how is this happening? 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn 10. Of course. Well, if we're not dead from 2 at a time in the air, it's because you asked how the deck was going. That's exactly what it is. You asked, how's the deck going? Hey, look, we've only got 3 basics left in the deck. 3 basics. Awesome video. Thanks. Thanks, Lamar. I appreciate it, man. Oh, my goodness. Path to Discovery. Hey, it's a spell. Doesn't do anything. But, you know, it's a spell. It happens. Feels bad. Dead Weight, Necrotic Wound, Cast Down, etc. would all punch through Honor Guard. Yes. Lava Coil. Lava Coil would get us through Honor Guard. Anything but these damn lands. We have Lava Coils in the deck. We've got Assassin's Trophy in the deck. Like, just getting through Honor Guard. There's no way, Moto. This is not happening. We're not on turn 14 with 13 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, that's right. We're not on turn 14 with 13 land. We're on turn 14 with 12 land. Take a Plains, opponent. Take a Plains. Takali Honor Guard. This is why people run Vraska, like the little Vraska. 4 mana Vraska kills this Honor Guard dead cold. Bullshit! Yes, the salt is getting real, Justin. Like, this is... Whoever has a... You know what? You can have a Lyra. Finish this. Put me out of my misery. Just kill me. Kill me. Yeah, 4-mana Vraska is a really good card, guys. Like, I'm not joking. 4-mana Vraska, that's where it's at. Like, this is what you want. It's where you want to be. What game, Lamar? Magic? Oh, like, what is Magic the Gathering about? Well, geez, Lamar. It's a card game. Where you have land cards, creature cards, spell cards. Spells can be like creature cards can be of different types. Like this is an elemental creature. They could also be like pirates, dinosaurs, angels, demons. You know, pretty much anything that you could possibly ever like in a genre. Everything from zombies to angels, man. You know, to demons, to hellions, whatever. But you have creature cards, you have spell cards. Spell cards some can be, you know, played on your opponent's turn, some can be played on your turn. But you can only play one land per turn. And then based on the lands that you have, like this is a forest, it produces green mana. You'll see in the top corner of your spell cards, whether those are creatures or spells. They'll have a converted mana cost, and the converted mana cost says that this one requires 2 green mana and 1 mana of any color. So you could use a red mana or a black mana. This land has both, so it would be able to produce one or the other, but not both, unless it says it produces both. It does say on it, add 1 black or 1 red to your mana pool. So, like, this is a spell. It's not a creature. It doesn't leave anything on the battlefield, but it does 4 damage to a creature. This creature naturally is a 2/1, so 1 point of damage would kill it, but this creature, when it attacks, can do 2 points of damage. Other than that, you go through your phases: untap, upkeep, draw. Like, there's a lot more to Magic than I could possibly explain right now, but you go through your phases, and if you go back and watch, you'll see that we had an untap, an upkeep, a draw, a main phase, a beginning of combat phase, then a combat phase. Then first strike damage happens, second strike damage happens, or normal strike damage happens, and then third strike damage happens. And then you go into your second main phase, where you can cast spells. And then you have your end step, and then you can go into your cleanup phase and stuff like that. So learn all the steps, like learn the phases, learn the card types, and then stick to rule number 1: read the card. Cards will only do what they say they do. So learn card types, learn phases, and then learn to read the card. And other than that, that's basically what you're going to want to do. After that, start studying like priority and how priority is passed, and that'll pretty much get you set up for Magic the Gathering. Fun game. It's probably like the best game since I was on a chess team as far as like racking my brain goes. I love it. Anyway, that's Magic. Don't forget about infect damage. Oh, that's right. That's right. But that goes with Rule 1. Yeah. Rule 1 is actually have fun. Nah, man. I play a lot of Magic, don't have fun. That's up there somewhere, yeah. But as far as gameplay goes, definitely want to have fun. So the beauty of Magic is there's just thousands and thousands of cards to pick from. And depending on what format you're in, you may have more cards to pick from or not. But know the formats, know what format you want to play in, so you know what card pool you can pick from, and then you get to brew. You get to put your idea onto paper and see if you can smash your idea into somebody else and kill them. So yeah, Um, Case in point, last game. Yeah, I was not having fun that last game. Drawing every land in your deck is normally not that fun. So, yeah. Rule 1, don't talk about F and M. Alright? We don't talk about Magic. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, just read the cards. They are what they do what they say they do. Anyway, that was our devs deck for tonight. We won a lot of games with it. We lost the game that we just got hosed on. Man, I've got to get this. I got to make this brighter. Look at this. I cover up lamp and I get brighter. Why does my hand... Right? Because I cover up lamp. Look at that. I'm magical, guys. I can change the light. Oh, goodness. I do forget rule 1 sometimes. I do. I'm a little bit spikish. Yeah. I forget rule 1 sometimes, that you're supposed to have fun. And you know what? Sometimes when you're playing someone else's deck, you're not going to have fun. And that's why I think that if you are going to be getting into Magic, I think that you should, look at some net decks. And I need a front-facing light. I have a front-facing light. There's a light up here that faces me, which is like it shines directly on my face. But yeah. See, that's the light that's shining. Right? Pull up my jacket, just cover lamp. We get all kind of bright. I have a front-facing light, but yeah. The lamp. Anyway, guys, it was absolutely fun. Overall, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. This was a really sweet deck. I really like what's going on here. No, we really didn't get to do any like serious like experimental frenzy things. I think there's only certain decks, like certain matchups, where you would want to go into that kind of late game. I also think that in most games that Fine Finale is just going to be more beneficial. Like you're going to get more off of a Fine Finale. Being able to get back 2 cards that you really want, still playing through. I don't know. Overall, like I really like the idea of Wayward Swordtooth with all the Explore creatures. I think that there's going to be times where you're just going to be able to put a ton of lands in your hand, and then you're just going to Wayward Swordtooth, like just take over with the game. But all in all, the deck was really, really sweet. The Menagerie deck was pretty sweet. I think the Menagerie deck just, I think get to Journey Mage just like, it's just reaching too far. But all in all, I had a lot of fun with both of these decks tonight. We're not going to be having fun tomorrow night. We're playing Control. So we're going to be just stealing all the fun at the table. I'm going to be playing the list from the GP, the Jeskai list that won the GP. We're going to be playing that. And then the next time we don't have a Devs deck to do, I'm going to be playing the Mono Red that won the other GP, GP Lily. I think it was Lily, something like that. So we're going to be playing Jeskai, and then the next night that we have a non-Devs deck night, we're going to play Mono Red. So that's going to be a lot of fun. What? Control is the most fun. It's not the most fun thing in the world to watch, but I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see the Control deck. So I'll try to put I'll try to be as patient as possible. And we'll see what we can do. So, yeah. But Kakashi is a copycat. What? What? What are you talking about? Are y'all talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? You know we don't play that crap around here. We don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. We don't play Pokemon. We don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. We just listen to the music. Speaking of which, Lee Hansen, if you are still here, you are still here. What song are we going out on tonight? You get to pick, sir. So, what are we going out on? You pick your poison. And again, guys, if you guys, Malcolm, what's up, dude? If you guys can find some music over on OC Remix here on YouTube Gaming, then you can post that over on the Reddit. I'll pull it up. If we like the music, it might get added to the playlist. All in all, though, I had a really fun night, guys. I had a really fun night. Song. Dealer's choice on the phone. Tiny writing. Oh, man. All right. Since we're talking about Pokemon, I'm going to go out with the metal side of Lance. It's the Pikachu song. Did we just listen to that? Were we just listening to that? I don't think so. Guys, if you guys want to play any of these decks, don't forget to use manatraders. If you want to help support the channel, links are in the description box. Had a ton of fun. Hope you guys had fun. See you next time on Cyborg. That's right. Rock out, rocker. Take care, guys.